Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing the early beta of survival game ARK, Survival Evolved. Game features both online play on persistent servers, where you can play against others online and try to survive in the land of the dinosaurs. You can see most of the servers here support up to 70 players simultaneously. You can also do single player, which is what I'm going to do. When you're online, you can also join a tribe, which allows you to share dinosaur pets and respawn points. And the game also has mod support. So, as you would expect in a survival game, your task is to craft things by collecting resources. You can also tame some of the dinosaurs, keep them as pets to help attack other dinosaurs or use them to transport goods. You can also make weapons, clothing, armor, buildings, and stuff like that. So, I'm going to do a local map. Now, the game is in early access, so as you would expect, there's a lot of performance issues with the game. It has extremely poor performance. It also takes literally 5 minutes to load the map. So I'm going to put a break so you don't have to sit here for 5 minutes watching a loading screen like I will have to do, and then join you on the flip side. Alright, we are in. As I mentioned earlier, it's pretty poor performance, so stuff pops in and out. The frame rate's really bad, but really I'm just going to kind of show what the game is about. I have placed a fire pit up there, which I then just fell off the cliff to try to light up. Put it on the side of a cliff because that would be a very terrible decision to do. So I'm actually gonna... Ooh. Okay. Alright, so there's my fire lit. And you can see all the dinosaurs running around. I think I got attacked by that guy. Is what's going on. Yeah, because he did affect my health here. So what you have to do is you have to drink water. And you can actually just step into the ocean, which is kind of weird, drinking salt water, I guess, to replenish that. And also eat. So you can either get berries or... you can kill things and eat their meat. Foraging is pretty simple. When you start out in the game, you don't have any weapons, so you kind of have to use your fists to beat up on trees. So the rocks are kind of scattered around on the ground. Again, I apologize for the... Yeah, thanks for drawing that in. You know, this is all performance type stuff should be cleaned up by the time the game comes out. So here's a tree. Start punching trees. So get some wood, get some thatch, and then there's also flint and stone. Those are kind of the basic things. You do get injured while you're punching the trees and stuff like that, and then it eventually falls down. So then you can also use your tools once you craft them to break these boulders up. There we go. And then it just kind of breaks apart. And then I'll use my other tool on this rock. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so we'll go back to my hands here. If you go to your inventory, what you have here, this is all of your inventory items. On here you have craftables. What you do is actually, as you level up, you use points to unlock things. And it's pretty cool how they have it all kind of laid out for you, all the things that you can unlock over time. Different building materials and building structures, all sorts of weapons and items. So pretty cool that they have all that stuff kind of in there already. And you do level up fairly quickly. You can see all of your stats over here. Here's your quick item slots just so you can use the number keys to access them. And then you just click here to craft an item if I were to want to, you know, craft another stone pick for some reason. Because things do wear out over time, as you would imagine. If you click on something, you can use the item. So the berries bring up your water and your food, depending on the type of berry it is. There you go. There's one that actually does food and water. So there's that. And then you can, you're crafting stuff, you're building up your house. You go after all these dinosaurs. Right now there's about 30 or so extinct type animals. There's dinosaurs, also like dodo birds and stuff. I killed one for meat once. You could try to beat them up and then raise them as a pet, which has some pretty interesting things later on. So you can issue commands to them or ride them around. And the ecosystem will have like all the carnivores will feast on the herbivores and stuff like that as they go around. And then you make your buildings and clothing and armor and stuff like that. I don't think I have enough materials for the foundation. No, I need more wood and fiber. So we'll try to make a foundation so I can at least show you how that goes. So let me switch back to my hands here. So to forage, all you do is you press E. So that has berries, and then it just kind of disappears when you're done getting everything. So this isn't very exciting. Oh, there's some fiber. And you can see there's day and night cycles as well. And the graphics are pretty good. It's just that the performance is really bad at this point. So kind of waiting for that to improve. It's a survival game when you're punching trees. There you go. Alright, what else do I need for that foundation? Oh, I can get it. Good for me. Craft item. Uses a lot. And this is just one block of foundation too, so. Alright, so it's in my inventory, so I will drag it to my quick item. Right there, number 8. There's also randomized weather patterns. I think this is a good spot. This is a nice little view. So we'll go to 8. There we go. And you can see it just kind of sits on the ground. You left click and it places it. Boom. And then you take other things and attach them to them. So it's kind of like a modular construction system, which actually works pretty well. And then you can put walls and stuff on that. So it's pretty cool. There's some stones lying around. So you just pick those up. And then you could also, demolish it if you so chose. And there you go. And that's pretty much it. We'll go look at some of these dinosaurs over here. Not going to necessarily attack them. I am going to fall down this cliff, probably, though. Yep. So each of these, creatures has a level, so it kind of gives you a, that's a level 3, but he'll kill me because I stink at this part of the game. And you can try to stab them and then, ride them eventually is what, that's kind of like the end game is that you have different tribes with armies of dinosaurs fighting other tribes online. So, there you go. That's pretty much all to take a look at for right now. It has a big, huge island. It's not randomly generated, but it is very large. So you can get lost pretty easily if you're not really paying attention to where you're going. There is a map that you can pull up that just shows the area that you've scouted, and that's what I've done in the single-player game. And there you go. So that's an early look at ARK Survivor Evolved, very early look. I'm definitely going to take a look at it when it comes out. It's scheduled for release, they say, sometime in summer 2016. So we'll see. The basis of the game is definitely here with all of the different things you can unlock. I like the unlock system where it gives you a lot of different choices you can choose between. The crafting system is pretty intuitive, so is the building system. Taking care of all your needs. I like the potential of being able to capture dinosaurs and then raise them in a little dinosaur army and then play online against other people. I think that has really good potential. As with most early access games, it's all about potential at this point. So, again, like I said, look for it to come out sometime in the summer of next year, 2016. And that's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.